Both sides rotate players for the second of 4 games in 10 days. Font returns from suspension for the Saints. Davis will take the corner. White flat. Get it on towards Mane. Back across the middle. Well worked that. Terry just again did enough to stop Font scoring at the far post. Back across by Mane. Chelsea were stretched. Oh, Mane's onside. Terry steps out late. Mane for Southampton. 1-0. Haphazard defending by Chelsea. 16 minutes gone. Southampton lead. And you have to say, for the last 4 or 5 minutes, the goal has been coming. Stepped out far too late, John Terry, who's never going to catch Mane. It's a lovely finish. 2 in 2 games for the Senegalese international. 1-0 Southampton. They're the only team not to drop a point from a winning position this season. They've won all 10 when they've led. 2 minutes of time added on. Fabregas, lovely ball, perfect weight. The spin pass to Eden Hazard. Goes inside and scores. Lovely goal by Chelsea to tie it up just before the break. Absolutely crucial. The timing of the goal, and that could swing the whole game back the way of the league leaders. Hazard deserves great praise by the way he went inside one, inside another and tucked the goal away. But how about this for a pass? Goodness gracious, what skill. And then he does the rest. Inside one, see you later, 1-1. What a pass that is. Spun to perfection. Felipe Luis, Diego Costa, no one attacking the box. Fabregas holding in a deeper position. Diego Costa trying to force his way through really there. Matic has won it back brilliantly, does that so well. Hazard, Diego Costa, Willian, good block, gets a second chance, another good block, that was by Alderweireld. Here's Fabregas, slipped. And he's going to get a yellow card, I think, for the dissent. Target's the young man with him. Now I think Target's slipping. This is the linesman's view. That right foot does come forward and make contact with Fabregas, who goes onto the sliding legs of the young Southampton fullback. Hazard caught on the turn by Schneiderlin. That's a yellow card. Quarter of an hour to go. Oh, brilliant pass. Drogba. What a pass that was. Just blocked there by Gardos. Diego Costa would have been in otherwise, but it was the quality of the ball from Fabregas that stood out. Oh, that's a terrible mistake by Ward-Prowse, and Diego Costa slipped. Temperatures are plummeting, but 3 or 4 times now Chelsea players have slipped in very good positions. Schneiderlin. Fabregas is there. Can Chelsea break off this? All a little bit muddled in there until Matic pushing away to Fabregas. He's caught by Schneiderlin, who's in trouble. He's off here. He's off, and that means he'll miss the very important New Year's Day game against Arsenal. He stopped Chelsea breaking away at the expense of his second yellow card. Here's Hazard. Oh, Long let him do that too easily. It bounced around and wouldn't come back to Drogba. Fabregas with it. Glanced away. And out by Font, and Southampton have held on for a very creditable point. 1-1.
Jose, wave after wave of Chelsea attack during that second half. Can you believe the winner didn't come?
I can't believe that the referee didn't give a penalty. That I can't believe. That I can't believe. I can believe that Southampton defended with everything they have. Good organization, good spirit, good solidarity between the players. I can understand perfectly their effort and the way they fought to get that point. I can also understand the game that my players played. They tried to win, especially in the second half where we had complete control. I can't understand such a big penalty. Or I understand as a consequence of something that looks a campaign. Because out of nothing, some other guys start speaking about Chelsea players diving, and in another game is another coach, and is another coach, and the reality is that penalty, and he changed a penalty for a yellow card. Starting day one, because in day one at Burnley is penalty, and the referee gives a yellow card to Diego Costa. So that I can't understand. You know, it's a point. A point is a point against a difficult team. We are top of the league. That's not a drama for us. We are together. We are happy with what the players gave. Nobody in the dressing room is blaming anybody, because everybody gave his maximum and the performance was good enough to win. But there are doubts and doubts. And a penalty like that, I live with you now. I live with you now.
Does it compound the error in not giving the penalty that Cesc Fabregas was then booked for diving?
No, and after that we cannot even clean the book. We cannot even clean the book. The same happened with Diego in the game against Burnley. We don't even can clean the book, you know. So book, penalty, points. We are polite people. In the end of the game, no problems, no fights, no shouting to referees and so on. But you know, the reality is that there are penalties and penalties, and this one is a huge one.
And you talk about a campaign against you. Is this happening too often?
No, look. Can you understand why a coach after the game tells Chelsea players diving? Can you understand that? Match after match, they are speaking about the same. And the other teams, the other opponents are the ones that are getting the penalties that decide matches and results. You know? But this is not even a penalty in the last minute that can put some pressure on the referee for that. It's a penalty on minute 50 something, I don't know.
So you think other managers talking about this is putting pressure on referees?
The referees? Of course. They are human, and their tendency is to react that way.
Will you do anything about it? Talk to anyone about it?
No, I do nothing. I will go to the referee in 15 minutes time when I can, just to wish him a good year and to tell that you will be ashamed when you see on television.
Is it something you need to stop or change somehow, though?
No, we can't change. We are playing fantastically well. We are working well. We have a fantastic group of players and human being. We are going to do the same in the second part of the season. There is nothing else we can do than work well and play well.
You go into New Year top. Obviously, that gives you a slight points advantage. What about more than that? Psychologically, to go into the new year top of the Premier League? We
can do nothing more than what we are doing. We are playing very well. We are getting result after result after result, except one defeat that we had against Newcastle in a match where we didn't deserve. We have nothing else to do. We have to do the same as we are doing.
Thank you, Jose.
Thank you.